Good morning. It's very slow. I don't know. I'm trying since 10 o'clock. It's too slow. Network problem. Still waiting for us to open. I don't know how much time it takes for opening. So how much time it taking? I don't know. See. Yeah, I want to solve one problem today, and then I'm going for the unit number two. That is unit three, pattern CPM. So just I'll take one problem today. Four rows.
Sir, your screen is not visible.
Not visible.
No, sir.
Okay, just a minute. Huh? It says presenting everyone. Sure. Now, can you see this one? This, at least you can see this table.
No, sir. Only your voice is audible.
Okay. Uh, okay. Nothing is in. Okay. You are presenting. It says stop presenting. I'll just check out once again. Huh?
Sir, it might be network problem with my side. I will log out and log in again.
Yeah, because now it's everything showing here. So you see somebody saying visible. Okay. Check out now. Okay. I'm doing once again. I'm doing this one. Share. I think already yours only. Okay. Yeah, it's visible. I'm going to take one problem of assignment problem just for before finally finishing this unit number 2. I will take one more problem just for understanding purpose. 1, 2, 3. There are 4 rows and 4 columns. Yeah, take a small problem of 4 by 4. Okay. So there are 4 jobs. I'm going to mark it as J1, J2, J3, and J4. So these are the jobs. And there are 4 machines. I'm going to write here M1, M2, M3, M4. So these are the machines. So here, the cost involved when you're going to assign job 1 to M1. So it is 5 monetary units, can be rupees anything. 5, 7, 11, 6. 5, 7, 11, 6. 8, 5, 9, 6. 8, 5, 9, 6. 4, 7, 10, 7. 4, 7, 10, 7. It's 10, 4, 8, 3. 10, 4, 8, 3. This was already solved in fact. But today I'm going to solve once again because that day it was like not properly solved, I felt. So I thought of solving once again here so that you'll understand very clearly how to solve assignment problems. I'm going to explain you the procedure you have to follow for solving any problems of assignment problem. Okay, so now you have just same thing, of course, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4 jobs. So here 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so these are the jobs. Now you have to you are following the method called Hungarian method for assignment. So now you choose the minimum value in each row and subtract. Okay, so first row, second row, third row, likewise. Choose the minimum value. Now 5 is the minimum value, subtract. So you're going to get here 0, 5 minus 5, 0, 7 minus 5, 2, and here it's going to be 6, it's going to be 1 here. Next, second you have 5 minimum, so it's going to be 3 here, and next 0, and here 4 and 1, and third row 4 is there, minimum value 0, 3, 6 and 3, and the last row 3 minimum value, so 7, 1, 5 and 0. Okay, so these are the values. You are subtracting the minimum value in each row, okay, with the other values. Okay, so now row wise. So now correspondingly you do column wise now. After once you do row wise now you did reduce now row wise now. Now you do column wise. So I'm going to do here only. Okay, do now column wise. Yeah. So now after row wise, now take the minimum value here. See, first row you have 0. So what happens here? This row as it is 0, 3, 0 and 7 as it is. Second row you have second column you have 0. So it won't change because minimum value is 0, 2, 0, 3, 1. And third column 4 is the minimum value. So subtract. So 6 minus 4, 2. Next 0, 2 and 1. Last column you have 0, so it will be remain as it is only 1, 1, 3, 0. So now you have subtracted the minimum value first row wise, then column wise now. Okay, second column wise now. So now after doing this one, you have to go for zero allocation. So if you have a single zero in each row, you have to allocate that zero. Corresponding zeros in the same column should be striped. Okay, striped out. So now say now here, see, I'm going to take a different pen so to understand here. So now say here, first row you have single zero. I'm going to do assignment here. First row I'm going to do assignment here. Okay. So correspondingly, this zero I'm going to striking out. Right. Now second. Now first row you have a single zero. So you have it in assignment, meaning that job one should be done on machine one. So correspondingly, you're going to strike out all the zeros in that particular column. Second row, check out here, you have two zeros, no assignment, because there is an ambiguity here whether job has to do on machine 2 or machine 3. So you're not going to do any assignment for second. Third row, you have no zeros here. Even though you had zero, because of the procedure, you have striked out here, no zeros. Now fourth row, you have a single zero. So you do assignment for this one here. Okay. So now fourth zero, you're going to assignment here. So correspondingly, if any zeros are there here, you have to strike out. Okay. Now, so what is the meaning of here? Means job 1, J1, job 1 should be done on machine 1 and job 4 should be done on machine 4. Now go column wise now here. So now you check out here, first column, no zeros. Second column, you have single zero. Remember here, you have to do only single zero allocation. Okay, you can't do if you have two zeros are there. Okay, single zero allocation. Now correspondingly, when you're going for column wise, you have to strike out the zeros in the row. When you're going to choose the column, you have to strike out the zeros in the particular row. Because you have taken this column, this zero has striked out. Now third column, no zeros. Fourth column, already allocation done now. So now here, meaning that J1, okay, done on machine 1, J2 on machine 2, J3 unable to do assignment here because you have 3, 2, 3 values, there is no zero here. J4, you have this one, so J3 not done. Now what you have to do is you have to draw the lines, okay, draw the lines. Okay, so I'm going to take, you have to draw one more table, okay, don't do like me because I can do, you can start do. Okay, now you would see here, now what you have to do is you have to draw the minimum number of lines here. You have to draw the minimum number of lines such that the number of lines should be less than number of rows or columns. You have to draw a line, draw number of lines to cover all the zeros. So when you're going to draw a line, you should cover maximum number of zeros. And the number of lines you are going to draw should be less than number of rows or columns. So now here, suppose if you want to draw one zero here, see, by drawing vertical line, you can cover two zeros. By drawing line, you can cover two zeros. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to draw one line here. Okay, that is by drawing a line, I can cover two zeros. So similarly here, I'm going to draw one more line here, covering these two zeros. Now you have one more zero at the last. Okay, you can draw vertically or horizontally, no issue. Okay, so now we can try. Of course, this line should come up to here. Okay, so now you are going to draw line here. Means you have drawn three lines here. Line 1, line 2, line 3. You have drawn 3 lines here. Okay, so actually you have 4 rows. So number of lines drawn here only 3. So now you are following the procedure. So number of lines. So there are no zeros here. Okay. Remember here, while drawing lines, make sure that you should draw the number of lines should be less than number of rows or columns, and it has to cover all zeros. That's very important. Second, now next procedure, next step is you have to choose the minimum value among uncovered. Minimum value among uncovered. See, you have 2, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3. These are the 6 values which are uncovered by the lines. So you choose the value, minimum value is 1. Okay, minimum value is 1 now. You are choosing the minimum value here. Now, so this 1 should be subtracted with among the uncovered lines. So next, let's what happens here. You're going to get 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1, 1 minus 1, 3 minus 1, 2 minus 1, 3 minus 1. So you are going to subtract this value among the uncovered. And you're going to add this value to the intersection of the lines. Say, for example, here 3 is the intersection of 2 lines. because you have done vertical line and horizontal. So here next table this 3 becomes 4. Similarly, check out here one more intersection line point is there, that is 7. Next table 7 becomes 8. But these values, that is 1 1 0, 0 0 1 and 0 0, these values remains unchanged. Okay, understood now? This very important step here. After drawing lines, select the minimum value among the uncovered lines, subtract this value among the uncovered values, and add this value to the intersection of lines. Subtract these values, and these values remain unchanged. Okay, this is what the step 3 now. Okay, now, so I'm going to do the same table. I'm going to do now. Yeah, I better do here. Okay. Now you choose the minimum value here. Okay, minimum value 1 now. Okay. So now I told that 0 will be as it is. Okay, 0 as it is. 2 becomes 1, 1, and this becomes 0. Next 3 becomes 4. I told you to add the minimum value to the intersection of lines, and this 0, 0, and 1 remain as it is, and this 0 as it is because only single line crossed. And this becomes 2, this becomes 1, this becomes 2. And lastly, this 7 becomes 8, this becomes as it is, 1, 1, 0. Okay, now you have this table now. You have to go for allocation now. Okay, you have to go for allocation now. So as usual, I told that you choose the minimum value, single 0. So first row you have 2 zeros, you can't do assignment. Second row you have 2 zeros, you can't do assignment. Third row you have single 0. Okay, third row you have single 0, we can do assignment for this one. Okay, so now here correspondingly the corresponding column 0 should be striked out. You have taken single 0 row, correspondingly this 0 is striked out. Okay, now fourth row you have single 0. Okay, single 0 is there. Okay, correspondingly this 0 is striked out. Okay, because you have taken this row, when you choose row, corresponding zeros in the column should be striked out. Now go vertically now. So here now first row anyway assignment done, no zeros. Second row you have a single 0. Okay, second row you have a single 0. Okay, single 0. Because second column, because you have taken a column, so correspondingly this 0 should be striked out. Okay, so now check out here assignment. So 1 to 4, sorry 1 to no assignment done, 2 to 2 done, 3 to 1 done, 4 to 4 done. So there is no assignment done for this. Okay, so no assignment done here. Now what you have to do is you have to repeat the same procedure. It is drawing lines once again. Okay, drawing lines once again. Okay, so I'm going to remove all these zeros because to draw lines, I'm going to remove all these things. Okay. So now I'm going to draw lines here such that it's going to cover a maximum number of zeros in a single strike. Let us say now I'm going to draw one line here. I'm going to draw one line here that is covering all zeros, 2 zeros. Second, I'm going to draw one more line here, so covering 2 zeros. Covering 2 zeros. And the third, I'm going to draw one more line here. That is going to cover these 2 zeros. So now there are no zeros here. Okay, it's covered by 3 lines only. Remember, very important, the number of lines what I'm going to draw should be less than number of rows and columns. Okay. So now what you're going to do is you're going to choose the minimum value here. Okay, minimum value, and you're going to subtract with the uncovered, and you're going to add this minimum value to the intersection. Okay, and then these values remains as it is. Okay. So after drawing lines, you choose the minimum value here. 1 is the minimum value now. So now I'm going to do in the same table. Okay. Draw lines first. Okay. Lines are there now. So I'm going to do here. I will draw more. Job 1, job 2, job 3, job 4, machine 1, machine 2, machine 3, machine 4. So now I told that I choose the minimum value here. Okay, and so this 0 as it is, okay, as it is, becomes 0. This becomes 0. This is as 0 as it is, and the 4 becomes 5 because I want to add a value. So 0 as it is, 0 as it is, 1 becomes 2. Next 0 as it is, and 2 becomes 1, 1 becomes 0, and 2 as it is. And lastly 8 as it is, 1 becomes 0, 0 and 0. Okay, this is the table now. Okay, this is a fair time. Already you have drawn 2 lines. 2 times you have drawn lines now. Surely you're going to get a solution here. Okay. So now let us say now, I told you once again, you have to follow, you have to choose the single zero row or a column to assignment. Now you have here 4 zeros, you can't do assignment. Second, you have 2 zeros, you can't do assignment. Third, you have 2 zeros, you can't do assignment. Fourth row, you have 3 zeros, you can't do assignment. So go vertical here, you have a 0 here, 2 zeros, you can't do assignment. You have 3 zeros, you can't do assignment. You have 4 zeros, you can't do assignment. You have here 2 zeros, you can't do assignment. Okay, now you have to choose. Okay, so you're going to get the alternative solutions here. Okay, say for example here, now I am going to do, for example, simple I am going to do here. I'm going to do J1. Okay, J1. I'm going to do J1. So correspondingly, you don't have to strike out zeros because anyway 2 zeros are there. Second, I'm going to do M2 because 0 is there now. And third, I'm going to do here. Okay, this is very randomly I'm doing. And the 4 I'm going to do here. Okay, now let us say here J1, M1, J2, M2, J3, M3. Because you have single zeros, we have done assignment randomly, only for zeros. So take down the corresponding values in the beginning table. J1, M1, it is 5, and the J2, M2, it is 5, and the J3, M3, it is 10, and the J4, M4, it is 3. Okay, totally, so rupees 23. Okay, even you can try out with other zeros if you want. Okay, because here, because when you don't have multiple number of zeros, you can try out and check out. Okay, you may go and get, suppose you may go and get less than 23 also, who knows. So let us say we'll try out with one more solution now. Let us say, for example, let us say, okay, this is the final answer, right? with the final answer, but still I want to try out with one more solution now. Okay. So let us say I'm going to allow assignment to J1 and M2. I'm going to write here J1, M2. And similarly, J2, M3 should do because already M1 done. So I have firstly have to do now J2, M3, M3. Now J2, M3. Now I can do J3, J3, M1 is there, 0 now. Next to J4, J4, M4. It's one more alternative solution I can get here because there are multiple number of zeros. So let us say we take the values now. J1, M2, it is 7. J2, M3, it is 9. J3, M1, it is 4. Okay. J4, M4, it is 3. Check out the answer now. 3. Okay, same value. So fortunately, you got same value. So both are possible. Either this or this. You can try out if you want. You can go for J1, M3, and J2, M2, and J3, M1, and J4, M4. Let us say can try. So let us say now J1, M3. If I want to take J1, M3, it is 11, and the J2, M2 should take. Okay, J2, M2, it is 5 in the beginning table. Next J3, M1 should be taken. Okay, it is 4, and J4, M4 is 3. Okay, so okay, same value. Fortunately, getting for all the alternative solutions, getting the same value. Okay, so they can do J1, M1, J1, M2, J1, M3, J1, M4. Doesn't matter. So you're going to get the answer remain 23 only. Okay, that's all. Okay, it's about solving the assignment problem using Hungarian method. The next class I'm going to take. I was just thinking I can take out right now. You can take next class. I think by 11 o'clock I'm going to take unit number 3. That is potent CPM. So attend the next class without fail. So, in fact, Unit 2 is not complete. Unit 2 you have got one more chapter called transportation problem. That will take up later. Will not take immediately. First of all, complete all 100 marks questions. Then we'll take one more problem, that is transportation, 20 marks question. We'll take later. Okay. So now by doing this one, it completes 80 marks question has been completed now, right now. So see you at 11 o'clock.